guys, Colleen here from Walking the Resonant Path. Welcome to my part 2 of what I got at the book fair. Now if you haven't watched part 1, there's a part 1. I'm just doing these in parts because I got quite a few books at the book fair. So the next book I got, the first one in this video I got at the book fair was called More Spells. And it is by Marianne Green. Okay, and basically it's just a book of little spells. It doesn't have a blurb. Usually in the first one I was reading the blurb, but this one doesn't really have a blurb. So it's just a book of lots of different spells and charms. Okay, the next book I got at the book fair was Irish Myth and Legends. And the blurb just says, the myths and legends of the ancient Celts are known as the very source of Ireland's literary tradition, and Lady Gregory's translation and retelling of the tales inspired an entire generation of writers in the Irish literary renaissance of the early 20th century. Included in this connection are the coming of the Tuatha De Danann, Lugh the Longhand, Finn McCool and the Fianna, Diarmid and Grania, and Ocean and St. Patrick. And so just a book of Irish myth and legends. And the next one I got was another one at Mount Island, but this is the Oxford Illustrated History of Ireland, and it's just about the tracing Ireland's history from pre-Christian times to the present day troubles. Roy Fowler's team of distinguished scholars has produced a stimulating and challenging assessment of over 2,000 years of Irish history, lavishly illustrated over 200 pictures in colour and black and white. So I can do a review on these books once I've read them, but I'm just showing you what I got at the moment. Now, next one I got is a book that I've actually had before and I have read and I love, but I have lost my other copy. I don't know where it went, in moves or something, it went away. But that's Woman Who Runs with the Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. So that's what it's like there. And I say I love this book, I've read it before, but the blurb goes as follows. Women Who Run with the Wolves shows how the feminine wilderness is both a positive and necessary quality for women to carry and cultivate. Clarissa Estes argues that women's genuine nature has been repressed for centuries by a value system that trivializes emotional truth, intuitive wisdom and instinctual self-confidence. A Jungian analyst and a storyteller of many years standing, Dr. Estes draws on a huge range of myths and stories to teach us how we can reclaim and rejoice in our true feminine power. By relating the messages of time-honoured stories such as Bluebeard, The Red Shoes, and The Woman with a Hair of Gold to our contemporary lives, she shows us how we can awaken within the depths of our soul one who is both magic and medicine. Okay, and I will do one more in the second part, and then we'll have a third part. And the next one is called My Grandfather's Blessings by Rachel Naomi Remen. Grandfather's Blessings. And this is what the blurb says. With kitchen table wisdom, Dr. Remen establishes herself as an important new voice, bringing hope and healing to a difficult world. Her book spent more than 3 months on the New York bestseller list and maintained even longer on the Boston, San Francisco, and Denver lists. Now she has written My Grandfather's Blessing, a work that further examines the human heart and celebrates those who serve life so beautifully, so effortlessly, so selflessly, often without knowing it. It was Rachel Remen's grandfather, a Kabbalistic rabbi, who gave her the eyes to see that service is what heals the isolation and loneliness in us all. Service happens every day in ways we don't notice. We serve each other, life serves us, and it is discovering the place of service in ourselves that leads us to wisdom. That's called My Grandfather's Blessing by Rachel Naomi Remen. Okay, well, if you want to see what else I got at the book fair, watch part 3. And have a wonderful day and do what resonates within your soul. Never forget that.